Hi everybody, welcome back to the Retro Ghetto, and today we're going to be doing another pickups video.
Well, you know about Retro Ghetto, collecting and playing retro. Street Fighter on the Nintendo. I'm a veteran at this, not a pro. Lock into the Retro Ghetto. Come and have a look around in the ghetto. We got Sonic and Staples Settle. Lock into the Retro Ghetto.
Okay, so I've already amassed another pile big enough, worthy of a video to show you guys my recent additions. It was only a couple of weeks ago I did my last pickups video, but a couple of things. I wanted to get this done because I managed to amass a few games, as I say, largely thanks to one person, and we'll get to all that. But also, moving day is here, guys. So this is the last time you're going to see this room. The last time you're going to see this backdrop. Slightly bittersweet, you know, I have some great memories in here, creating these videos and putting this room together. But literally, the last few things you see behind me now, it's a bit more bare than it usually is the last few things that I need to pack. So I'm getting these packed today. And yes, the last time you're going to see this room. We had a few new subscribers recently, so welcome everybody to the channel if it's your first time here. If you don't know, just to fill you in, I've been in the process of packing up my house in the last few weeks because I'm moving to a new property. And yeah, the next time you see a video after this, I'll be in the new house. Just to make you guys aware, what I'm going to be doing is creating what I think will be the perfect man cave or the games room. We're going to be putting an extension on an existing partly converted garage. And yeah, I'm going to be taking you guys along for every step of that journey with me. I'm going to be filming it throughout. So the next video you might see might be some derelict, crappy looking garage, just so you can see where we're going to start this process. And then hopefully we'll end up with the dream room. So that's the plan. I'm going to detail it every step of the way, as I say, and that's going to be a Sunday bonus series. So yeah, hit the subscribe button, get involved if you haven't already. And yeah, we're going to take you guys along for the journey and build the dream man cave. Touching upon what I've just said about new subscribers, I'd be remiss if I didn't give a big shout out to Pixel Game Squad, Riff, and all the other top YouTubers that recently put a video out. If for whatever reason you haven't seen it, get involved. And basically that was a response to my Are You a Collector or a Gamer first video. And to say I'm humbled by it is an understatement. You know, some of the YouTubers he was able to get involved, Retro Rick, the Game Chasers, people that I was watching years ago that really inspired me to get involved and create my own content. So as I say, very humbling. I'm just some bloke from England sat in a small room filming on his phone, and to elicit such a response from the video I made, it's genuinely, as I say, humbling. So thank you to everybody that got involved.
Okay, real talk. A channel that I watch called Retro Ghetto. By the way, I love this dude. I watch this dude all the time. Absolutely check him out down below. I'll leave a thing in the description for his channel. Watch him. Cool dude. Fun dude. But he did a video, and I know some others have done it since. Maybe he started it, maybe he didn't, but in the video he said that he's starting it, so I'm giving it to him. All the credit.
And fellow YouTubers, please get involved. If you're watching this, I'd love for you to respond.
Are you a gamer or a collector first?
Riff, if you're watching, please get in contact. I know you don't have social media, but I'd love to send you some stuff and give you a proper thank you. So I appreciate it. And yeah, we're on this journey together, guys. We're nearly at 1,000 subs now. So thank you to everybody that's been along, all the subscribers, comments, likes, everything. I can't thank you guys enough. So as long as you guys keep watching the content, I'm going to keep making it. So let's keep rolling forward, and I'm going to keep doing my best to get you bigger and better content as we go on. Okay, so let's get down to it, shall we? And the pickups, as I say, a lot of these have come from one person. So I recently appeared on the Swap Shop over on Retro Chef's channel. Big shout out to you, Lee. And it put me in contact with a gentleman called Rob. He's got a channel called Fob. Make sure you check him out. And he was selling loads of games. I think he does quite a bit of reselling at events and things like that. And he was showing a lot of games. And yeah, I said I'd have a couple. And then after the show, when we communicated, he gave such good prices. I just kept saying, well, what about this game? And what about this game? And the prices were phenomenal. And he's such a nice guy. I urge everybody to get involved and check out his channel. I just kept ending up buying more and more games from him. Some of which he wouldn't even let me pay for. You know, I had to just send him postage against his will. He's such a nice bloke. And the games arrived. I'm sure he sent them before I paid for them because they were here so quick. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Let's go through these pickups that I've got. So the first thing that I got was a Game Boy game. I don't often pick up Game Boy games because I only like to complete collecting box, or a boxed at least. So it's very few and far between with Game Boy that are affordable that I actually want. I thought originally this was Mario Golf, but it's just Golf with Mario on the front. It's in decent condition, this. It did have a big sticker on it, but it came off with ease. Slight damage to the bottom corner, but nothing major. Once you put it in one of these protectors, it looks lovely. Yeah, I've never got involved with this game. I don't know much about it, so yeah, just a nice one to add to the collection. As I say, guys, with most of my stuff being packed up, all I've got left at the moment is my SNES and my PS4. So sadly, I've not had a chance to try many of these games out. So all these games I'm going to show, if you've played them, let me know in the comments what you think, what your thoughts are, and where I should start first. Because yes, a lot of these games are blind to me. I really don't know what they're about. Okay, so this year I've decided to boost my GameCube collection somewhat. I had a very meager GameCube collection. If you go back to like my original Game Room tour, I had next to none. I put a few heavy hitters in back end of last year. I managed to get Paper Mario and Ikaruga, which were two that I really wanted to get. But now it's just a case of just fattening out my collection and delving into that library a little bit more. And as I say, Rob sorted me out with a few games here, all individually wrapped, which is great. And the first one is Prince of Persia: Warrior Within. Now the Prince of Persia series is on my radar because I'm going after a full silver box Konami set for the Super Nintendo, and this is one of the games that I still need, so I've got it in my save searches. So really looking forward to diving into this franchise and seeing what it's all about. The artwork on the back looks like it could be right on my street, to be honest, being a big sort of mythology fan and things of that nature. So yeah, looking forward to getting involved. But as I say, please guys, let me know in the comments whether these games are good and which ones I should be diving into first. Next one I picked up from him was Sonic Heroes. Ignore the prices on them. I think he pretty much gave me all of these cheaper than it says on there. Sonic Heroes. Again, don't know much about this one, guys. I like that artwork on the front cover. And it's a Sonic game. I grew up more of a Mario guy over Sonic, so I didn't show Sonic too much love. I got used to sort of steady, own-paced platforming, so with Sonic being so fast, it was something that I never really fell in love with. But yeah, it's definitely time as I become a grown man that I need to go back and check more of the Sonic franchise out, see what it's all about. This next one I'm really excited to play. I know a lot of people really revere this game, and that's Star Fox Adventures. Now, from what I've seen of this game, it doesn't play like a traditional Star Fox or Star Wing game, depending on where you are in the world. I think there are more 3D platform elements to it, as you can see on the back as well. Really like the artwork in this game. The graphics look beautiful. Great colour palette as you expect from a Nintendo IP. But yeah, Star Fox Adventures, definitely one I'm looking forward to giving a blast. This is probably one of the first ones that I play once I set up the new room. What I'll probably do is set up a makeshift room in one of the spare bedrooms. Just so I've got somewhere to film and somewhere to put my collection whilst we're building this games room. So yeah, don't be surprised if the next one you see is a lot of boxes behind me. Okay, so that's the GameCube stuff. I also picked up a Mega Drive game from him. This is one that I had as a kid, so I've been looking forward to getting involved with this again. And that's Terminator 2. I remember not being overly impressed with it as a kid. I think probably it was just a bit advanced for me. Like I didn't really understand it. I used to die like pretty early on continuously. But yeah, nice one to add to the Mega Drive collection. Love picking up Sega games when I can. Okay, so another collection that I really need a beefing up is my Dreamcast collection. I picked up a Dreamcast back end of last year, mostly because I wanted Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. That was the first game that I purchased. But obviously, you know what it's like, guys. You get a new console and you're just looking through the whole library, and you know, it's a whole new world, isn't it, of things to explore. So one that I've been after for a while is Sonic Adventures. From what I hear, this game was a bit rushed out to get it out on the launch of the Dreamcast, but it still looks like it could be a fun time. So yeah, another Sonic title added. And this next one is a game I didn't really know much about until I saw that he had it. And a lot of people on Swap Shop said that it was a good game, including Lee. So I watched a bit of gameplay on it, and it looks like something that I'd enjoy. So again, let me know if you've played this, but that's Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver.
For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. I eat eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the lake of the dead. Cast him in.
Again, I love all this sort of artwork. It looks like a bit of a 3D action platform puzzler from what I can see. And yeah, I just love all sort of things that are mythological and, you know, from that sort of fantasy world. And this looks like it could be right on my street. Again, the artwork's amazing on it, so really looking forward to getting involved with this one. Being a fan of games like Tomb Raider, like God of War, it does look as if it's in that ilk. Let me know if I'm wrong. But yeah, looking forward to getting involved with that series. Yeah, so that's everything that I picked up from Rob. As I say, he's got a channel called Fob. Get involved. Rob, I can't thank you enough. What a great bloke. If anyone's interested in doing business with him, I can't recommend the guy highly enough. Okay, so the next couple are eBay finds. First one is something that's been on my radar for a bit of time. I've had it on my saved searches ever since. As usual, I watched one of Eddie at Rollercore's videos. Every time I watch his pickup videos, it ends up costing me money. So it's like I'm a Patreon, because every time he does something, I end up spending money. But yeah, this is a game that he talked about, and it looked something that I'd really enjoy, because I love the sort of modern retro. I know it's a bit of an oxymoron, but I love my new old school games, especially on the Nintendo Switch. You know, the pixelated games that they're bringing out nowadays. And he had a lot of good things to say about this. I had it saved search on my eBay for a while, but a lot of the buy it nows are sort of like 40 quid. But when it was on bidding, it tends to go for about 20-ish. So I was able to pick this up for £22, and that is Valfaris. I don't know how you pronounce it. When I say Valfaris, it reminds me of Rolf Harris. So, so I might be better off to call it Valfaris or something. But yeah, I played this last night, and it is a lot of fun. I only put an hour or so into it. But I will be completing this, so this will get a review on my games completed series, so stick around and get involved with that. So I'll do a bit more of a definitive review on it when I've completed it. But yeah, basically the tagline here is schools, gore and metal in space. From what I've seen, that pretty much sums it up. So yeah, looking forward to playing a bit more of this over the next few weeks, and I'll let you know more about it once I complete it. Okay, and the last pickup, really happy with this, bit of a heavy hitter. As you guys know, I'm a big Super Nintendo collector. I put my Super Nintendo collection video out, and that's done really well. It's had a great response. But recently I said to you guys that I was able to pick up a box, and that was Run Saber on the Super Nintendo. It's become quite a rare game. It's an Atlas title. This popped up as a buy it now on eBay for something like £25, box only. So I jumped at the opportunity without really knowing too much about the game. Didn't want to take time to research in case somebody else bought it. And I think it turns out it was a good buy, because from what I can see, this game is quite pricey. So yeah, I picked up the box, and thankfully I've finally been able to pick up a cartridge at a good price as well. So this was my latest pickup. So I've got the box and the cart now. If anybody out there has got a manual, this is like a little plea. Please give. No, but if anybody has got a spare manual, give me a shout. I'd be more than happy to buy it from you. I know it's a long shot. I doubt anyone's got one of these manuals just sitting around gathering dust. But yeah, picked up the cartridge. I've put quite a bit of time to this, and it's great fun. It's not the longest game. There's only like 4 levels, I think. But I think what makes this game stand out from a lot of the others of the genre is that you can play it multiplayer. I mean, I've only been playing it on my own. It's not something my missus would be interested in getting involved with, to be honest. And obviously we're still stuck in lockdown here, so catch co-op's a bit limited at the moment. But yeah, I've had a really good time with this. Put a few hours into it. I've got to the last level a couple of times before I've died. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to conquer this before too long. And this will also be appearing on my Games Completed series. So yeah, I'll do a bit more of a definitive review of it then. But yeah, as I say, really happy to put the cartridge with the box. It's just another Super Nintendo game ticked off the list. Okay, so that's all my pickups. There might not be as many as there normally would be on these videos, but as I say, with moving house, I wanted to sort of start afresh and get these things shown to you guys on film before I do the big move. I filmed this video a few days in advance because obviously if you've moved house, you know how busy it is and how stressful it is to get everything done. It feels like you're moving your whole life in one trip, which is crazy. But yes, so you'll be seeing this on Wednesday. Apologies if there's any disruption over the next week or so during the move, because I don't know what's happening with getting broadbands and things like that put into the property, but hopefully there won't be too much disruption. And before long, we'll be back to doing 2 videos a week again as normal. So please bear with me over the next couple of weeks, guys. And hopefully the next video you see will be in the new games room. Well, the makeshift games room, if you like, in Purgatory, before I get the big one sorted out. And also I'll be taking you on a tour of the garage area that we are going to be basically converting into my dream man cave, as I say. And I'm really looking forward to getting that series out there to you guys. I can't wait to sort of do a weekly update, because I'm going to be smashing it. I'm going to go at it hell for leather. I don't care. I'll be out until 1, 2 in the morning doing my best to get that into a usable condition. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to on the channel. Again, thanks to everybody that's been getting involved recently. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, which I never expected to get there, certainly not this quick. So thanks again to everybody. I appreciate you all. I'll see you in the next house. Keep it retro, play your games. Thanks a lot, bye.
Retro Ghetto.